WIXY1260 Online Super Radio.
You over the air. Is it Jim from Moxie or is it Hersham
Mortimer? It sounds better.
I need to find
Stacy.
Oh, she always has.
It's outside by the car.
I don't have any sequins, only on
No,
my phone.
well, just a song. That's
Only on my phone.
We haven't seen it. But maybe-
Things are starting to happen.
Do you remember?
Okay.
Now in his 10th year at WIXY1260 Online, here's Tony Z with the Friday Night Chickenman House Party.
Cleveland, it's Friday!
Oh, what a night we have planned. The studio is filling up. Special guests coming up in minutes. I'm Tony Z. Welcome to WIXY1260 Online. I got the 4 seasons. Nope. I saw the note or the comment, and I wrote it down, and I'm going to have that coming up once I get everybody here in the studio and whatever, and we can give you a shout out and all that. So probably I got Diane and all them going to be coming into the studio here about 7:20, so about another 15-20 minutes, and then we'll get things rolling with them. Okay. All right. What part of town do you live in? Where are you at? Where do you live? You're at Middlefield. Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Okay. Very good. WIXY1260 Online. I'm Tony Z as we are kicking things off here on a very special Friday night and a special edition of the Friday Night Chickenman House Party. Whoa, man, this mic is really hot. We're going to have to adjust that. But let's take a quick look outside. Wixieland weather for Cleveland and vicinity, dropping down to a low of 70 here overnight. Rain chances continue on into tomorrow Saturday as we go into the first weekend of August, if you can believe that. 82 will be the high tomorrow Saturday. Again, those rain chances. 67 your Saturday evening low. Then on Sunday, things are going to clear out. Going to feel like summertime once again. 87 the high, 70 your Sunday evening low. Currently, we've got 79 degrees in the land of CLE as we are rocking it out on WIXY1260 Online. It is a celebration. Here's Kool and the Gang.
The outsider's drummer, Starflag, was about to get drafted in 1966, so he joined the Air Force.
Right.
So
that's why I figured,
you see this area here?
I guess I have 7. So if we have 7, we can have 1.
Bay City Rollers on WIXY1260 Online, making you believe in magic. We're making that magic and the music happen 24/7, 365, right here at WIXY1260 Online.
The British Invasion.
Brought the beer.
We got cookies here tonight. Love the tattoo.
You probably needed a hand. Huh? Sorry, hon.
Hi again. Good to see you.
Matching.
They got cookies. Yeah, they got cookies out there.
Oh, cookies.
Don't.
Cookies.
WIXY1260 Online, I'm Tony Z. We got to watch these mic levels here. We don't want to get a whole lot of feedback. Oh, yeah. Well, it's a special night in several ways. As you know, probably mentioned this several times over the last several weeks. Celebrating 10 years at WIXY1260 Online, July 19th,
Yay!
2014. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
Decade of the Z.
That's it. What did you? What was the name? Rockin' Ray.
10-year Tony.
10-year Tony.
10-year Tony.
There you go.
Wonderful.
And he's got tenure.
And I got tenure. Yeah. Does that mean I get a pay raise too?
Yeah, that's what
Come
I
on
thought.
in, Diane. You can come on in here. We're building this up. We're
I
having
got
a
the
party here.
pension now, too.
There you go. And I kind of pushed this off. I thought, I had several brainstorms about what I was going to do to celebrate 10 years, and
Not show up for work.
Well, yeah, that could do that.
There you go.
But I've done countdowns. I've done special versions of the show and so forth. And then Diane had reached out to me probably about a month or so ago and wanted to come into the studio and talk about the song and talk about the 60s Summer Happening and all that good stuff. And I thought, you know what? We picked a date. It happened to be tonight, 2 weeks before the concert. And I thought, you know what? Let's just do the 10th anniversary thing, tie it all in together, and just have kind of a big blowout thing. So here we are. I'm in the studio, live and local, our Larry Morrow Studios. I've got Jim Berger from Moxie. I've got Jimmy, Ricky B from the Air Chiefs, and I've got Diane Baker and Rockin' Ray King's on the video. And 2 weeks from tonight, it's going to happen out at German Central. And we've been talking about it since the tickets went on sale back in March.
Wow,
And here we are, So 2 weeks away, and we're hoping for some good weather. And Jim, you've got a message from the organizer.
I got a message from Joe Cook, and Joe's playing tonight. He's down in Alliance unless he got rained out.
Ringo!
Yeah, Ringo. So he wanted me to, say thanks to WIXY for all your support in the past and in the future too. And he wanted me to mention that this event is dependent on good weather. If we do get rained out, if the event is canceled, all the monies will be refunded. So just to let you know that. And also, we've got like 13 sponsors for it. One of them is the Lorain County Dog Kennel. They're going to be the 50-50 recipient. Also, he wanted me to mention no outside coolers or food. They have food there, and it's really good. And they got a lot of beer there too. So trust me, I've paid attention.
Well, it is German Central.
It is German Central.
They do their Oktoberfest
Right.
thing, and Southern Things.
Southern Things is going to be there.
Yeah, okay.
The way it's going to go, Moxie's going to go off first. I think we're going to start at later. It's Rob Mitchell.
Rob Mitchell, ladies and gentlemen.
He
The Air
snuck
Chiefs
in here
things.
during my speech.
Nah, you're
So anyway, Moxie's going to kick it off, I believe, at 7 or 6 o'clock. I'm sorry. I think the doors open at 5. We're going to start at 6. We're going to play for 50 minutes approximately. The Liverpool lads are going to take over from there. I don't know how long their set's going to be, maybe an hour or so.
hour and a half,
Hour and a
2
half,
hours,
okay.
8 hours.
8 hours.
What a long show to Beatles
Custard
is,
Pie,
what,
my
Bert?
favorite band, is going to be playing third this year. And then the Air Chiefs are going to close out the show.
That's correct. And we'll be playing for 6 hours.
6 hours,
Yes, we
yeah.
are.
So between the 6 hours you're playing and the 8 hours that CP's playing,
There you go.
Moxie can spend a lot of time at the beer garden.
Sounds like Woodstock all over again.
Actually,
It's
yes.
going to make a weekend thing out of it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be, everybody will be going. Absolutely.
It is the 55th anniversary of Woodstock that particular weekend.
It's true. Really?
Yeah.
So there's the
1969.
coincidence. There you go.
There you-
We're going to tie that in as well.
Karma, baby.
Yeah. So you'll be home Sunday in Chatham, hopefully for church. But,
Yeah.
who knows?
I want to say one more thing while I still have this live mic. I want to say hi. Today is my class reunion. All of my dear old Brunswick High School is celebrating without me right now. So I'm going to skate out of here in a little while, and I'm going to go hang out with them for a while. So, hey, shout out Brunswick class of 77. Yeah!
They had school then?
They did have school. That we had to walk uphill both ways, man.
Both ways in the
In
snow.
the
in
snow.
summer.
With those Wonder Bread bags on our feet.
I love it. I still wear them. I might wear them on stage in 2 weeks. Why
That's a
not?
good idea.
Oh, my God.
I like that better than your other outfit.
Oh,
Don't even say it.
hey, don't make fun of my boots.
That wasn't that. That's not what I was thinking.
Oh, I got nothing for you.
So what are we going to hear from Moxie this year? I'm curious as to your.
We're going to do some 60s music, Tony.
Imagine that.
We've got the same, probably a good portion of the same thing that we did last year. We've got Lynn Gerald going to sing. She's going to do her Janis Joplin and Grace Slick, and I think she's going to do some Linda Ronstadt this year too. So
Awesome.
We got her scheduled for that. So
Sounds great.
yeah, so we're
Wonderful.
going to have some fun. We always like playing that.
Okay.
So.
That is a fun time.
Well, you got that great radio voice, Jimmy.
Thank you. Oh, you know what? I was originally going into radio
That's a
because
harmonizer.
of
used to
because
sleep with
I
that
was
thing.
told I have a face for radio.
Don't we all?
Yeah, so television was just off the table. Yeah. I love it, man.
Oh, my goodness.
This is Ricky B. And I'm on. I'm sorry. I should be doing that.
No
Did you hear
Jamaica
that?
fun.
Hear that?
Yeah, a little bit. Sorry. I know. Hey, Rick, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at you, brother. You're okay.
Well, if you need to scoot, maybe what we'll do is we'll let Diane get into your spot
Yeah,
over there.
I'm going to stick around for a little while longer, but somebody
Yeah.
can take my chair.
Okay, cool. Jim Berger,
1977.
Roxy, yeah.
1977. Here, I can slide over, and Diane can come here. Would that help you out?
See?
So up at the mic
Hello
we have Diane Baker.
Yay!
Diane Baker.
The famous one.
Infamous, yes. And she is let me get this correct. You wrote the theme song for the 60 Summer Happening both last year and this year.
Yes.
Okay.
I was
She's the
dared
composer.
to. Dawn dared me to do this year. I wasn't going to do this year, but she says, you can't do it. I said, no, I'm not going to do it. She goes, you can't do it. I go, I'm going to do it. And I did it.
And you did it.
And you
So-
know what?
So what-
Let me check one more thing.
Yes.
All the royalties she got for those 2 records, she bought that 6-pack of beer.
That's right. That's absolutely right.
Streaming.
Give a little shout out to AudioWorks, Eddie Temeko and Steve
Hey, Eddie.
Messar, who have done all the production for me, and they're like amazing. They're awesome. So we did the first round, and then Jimmy came in, Rob came in,
Yep.
Jim came in, Ricky came in. They came in the studio, and I was honored that they did backup and they did the song. They came to Eddie's studio. Eddie went, "What did you say?" I said, "Please."
Yeah, Eddie normally doesn't. He
No.
doesn't say please.
So he was kind of like, "Oh my God, these guys are here." So we were like, we had a good time.
Yeah, it was fun.
We had a great time.
So your process of how you put this together, did you write the lyrics first? Did you have a melody in mind? I mean,
I wake up. Okay, this
by
you're
the
gonna
time
laugh.
by the time you get to the studio and you bring these guys in, where are we at?
Okay, you're gonna laugh at me. I have a cassette player next to my bed, old-fashioned cassette player
Yeah.
next to my bed. I wake up 3:00 in the morning and I get some melody. All right, do it in the cassette player, record it. If I don't do that, I forget it the next day. All right, so I have that down. First it's melody, then I kind of, okay, I have the basic idea, 60s happening show, I know the words, and just throw it together and see how it works. Cool. So it's like, I don't know where it comes from. It comes from somewhere. So I'm like, it's
You
like,
have an
it's
epiphany, or-
it's spiritual to me. It's kind of a spiritual thing. It's because it's like, it's a gift.
Yeah.
And I'm sharing it with the world, and that's the coolest thing you could do.
Now, were you ever in a band before, or did you?
I did music. My boyfriend was Irish, Seamus O'Keefe. That's our Irish name. So we were together for 8 years, and we did like a duo.
Okay.
So we would do like folk music, and he like Woody Guthrie, and he was a brilliant musician. He played like a penny whistle, and banjo and everything like that. He was brilliant. He passed away in 2009. But we did a duo, and we would just go to different festivals around the country in our magic bus. So we had a bus for $1,000, gutted it, made it into like a gypsy caravan, and we'd go like all over the place and just play music.
Cool. All right.
So that was it.
I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like I said, I could write a book, all the cool stuff that
Well,
happened.
you should write a book.
Yeah.
Write a book.
That's next year.
Well, we
There you
have
go.
I think we have all of the players that actually appear on
Yes.
this particular song.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
We have Diane.
Yeah.
Put it together. We got Jimmy. We got Jim Berger. We got Rob, and
Yeah.
we got Ricky B.
Yes.
So
Right. Let's play it.
let's play it. 60 Summer Happened in 2024. 2 weeks from tonight. We want to see you, German Central.
minute.
While you're still here eating. Hello, John. How you doing?
I haven't seen you wear shorts forever.
Where are yours?
I don't have shorts.
You have shorts. You're on tomorrow, right?
Yes,
I
I'm
thought
in here.
so. Right, right.
Moxie hanging out for a bit, and then going to head out to a Brunswick Class of 77 reunion. Yeah. And of course, Miss Diane Baker and Rockin' Ray King doing his thing on the video, and we've got the insiders outside the studio.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Lois and
absolutely.
Stacy and I don't know. Did you bring your better half, or are you here solo?
I'm here tonight.
Okay. All right. Okay. And we got Lisa Jordan and John and all kinds of Gary Swillick's out there, Barb, and we're just having a good time here tonight, just kind of celebrating. So, anybody know this guy? Somebody by the name of Edwin Foster.
That's my buddy.
It's your buddy.
Yeah, that's Edwin. He's my buddy. He's a porch billy.
Yeah, well, I caught a comment on Facebook. He wanted to hear a tune, and he actually called in just after 7
He's so
o'clock.
excited. Oh my God.
Out there in Geauga County, Middlefield,
Hey,
Ohio.
Edwin, how you doing?
Cheese country. He wanted to hear this one.
My request.
Edwin, here you go. Link Ray on WIXY1260 Online.
I love this song. Oh my God. You see-
On WIXY1260 Online, going out to Edwin out there in Geauga County, Middlefield, Diane's buddy. Thanks for calling in, too. Nice talking to you, Edwin, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks. Ricky B, we were talking during the song. What were you telling me about Link Ray?
The first band I was ever in, the Montclair, is named after the car, the Mercury car. That's tell you how long ago that was. I was just actually taking drum lessons in East Cleveland, where I grew up. So anyway, I had met two other guitar player students at the same music store, and they were a couple years older than me. So it was that same deal where I was walking home, actually, because we lived in the city, and they grabbed me by the shirt, said, "Hey, you want to be in a band?" And I said, "Well, okay." So we put together probably maybe a half a dozen of instrumentals like the one you just played, and one of them had a friend that was having an after prom party, and they said, "Well, we'll give you guys $10 each if you play at this backyard after prom party," which we did. But we only had time enough to learn a half a dozen songs, and they were all instrumentals, so we kept doing raunchy over and over and over and over for like 3 hours. So that was one of my first paying jobs. But
Knew that tune by heart, huh?
yeah, my
Play it in your
goodness,
sleep.
Yeah, my goodness.
absolutely.
Yes. But real quick, I don't want to take up too much time here, but I just want to say that the whole community of musicians and the on-air personalities here at WIXY, everybody is so friendly, and there's good camaraderie between us all.
Yeah, it's a lot
and
of fun.
we're all looking forward to being together on August 16th at the 60s Summer Happening, and everyone's how can I put it? It's not, I don't want to say it's a love-in fest kind of thing, but everybody's very friendly, and there's food to have, and there's things to see and things to buy, and we appreciate, like I said, the whole musician and radio community for being a part of this. And again, thanks to Joe Cook
Absolutely.
for organizing it all. And
Thank you, Joe.
Ringo. He might have got wet playing outside tonight, but if you have a chance, come out. Tickets are still available, if I'm not mistaken, and we look forward to saying hello to everyone that shows up. And back to you, Tony.
Well, I'm looking forward to another. It'll be my fourth. This will be my fourth year.
Very cool.
I think the station fifth year. We didn't participate
Yeah.
the very first year, but it's WIXY's fifth year, my fourth. And looking forward to handling some of the MC duties with you guys, and helping Joe out with the 50-50 raffle, and talking about the sponsors, and it's just a great evening, and just fingers crossed that we were blessed with some great weather like
Amen,
we were
brother.
last year. Jim, I know before you got to scoot out, any upcoming is Moxie going to be playing anywhere soon that you want to
Yes.
just give a shout out?
We're playing at the Wadsworth Balloon Festival next Saturday.
Whoa.
The following weekend, we are playing at the 60s Summer Happening.
Yep.
And I think at the end of the month, we're at Rock Creek Kitchen.
Okay.
our home away from home.
All right.
So
Folks can
Cool
check your
place.
Facebook page.
it's all I blurb out stuff on Facebook constantly.
I know.
People, yeah.
I know.
I live there.
Ray's gonna block me.
That Herkimer Mortimer guy.
Right.
Who's that?
Yeah. That guy owes me money.
And anything as far as the Air Chiefs? You guys got any gigs coming up, or other than what's coming up in 2 weeks?
Well, you know what? I'm trying to pull up the schedule because I have brain gas. Have you ever had brain gas, Tom?
It's happened every now and again. Yeah.
As I said, our summer was kind of light because of what else we do. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. So it's, we're at the 60s summer happening, of course. Next date we have right now is November 30th, and that's at the Union House. And we are actively pursuing other opportunities to play, including garage sales, weddings, bar mitzvahs, anything. After proms, if you're getting your dog neutered, we'll play that too. We don't care.
You know what? I think I might want to have something like that.
Bring it. Bring it.
Does it have to be a dog?
It doesn't matter, and as long as there are Hot Pockets involved and Diet Coke are okay, man.
Well, Diane, you put this one in my ear, so I got to get it on. Here's the Who Magic Bus on WIXY1260 Online. I'm Tony Z, and we are celebrating 10 years, and 2 weeks from tonight, it's the 60s summer happening out at German Central. We want to see you there.
Perfect.
The party rolls on. Another party at WIXY1260 Online. We got the Air Chiefs here. We got Herkimer Mortimer here. We got Diane Baker,
There's Herkimer Mortimer.
singer-songwriter.
Did you do your thing yet?
We can't do it. It's too noisy. Lisa Jordan's here. Ricky B is here, drummer extraordinaire.
Yes, he is.
Oh boy, we got historian Gary Swillick and Erica are here. Always a great time at WIXY1260 Online party.
216-744-9499, 216-744-WIXY, or you can hit me up on the song request page, as many have done. I got a lot of catching up to do. I thank you all for the well wishes. We've got a packed house here. We had the members from Moxie and the Air Chiefs in here, and I got to say, Ricky B, I was thinking here just the other day, kind of reflecting on my 10 years here at WIXY1260 Online, and we actually connected, I think it was back in like December 2019, early 2020, and man, the things that we've done, things that we've collaborated on, it's just been just a wonderful, wonderful thing, and so great to have an opportunity to meet you and do wonderful things with WIXY and the Air Chiefs and of course those other guys. And speaking of those other guys, I got a Checkpoint eQuest coming in from Medina, Ohio. Anybody know Nancy Berger? She says, I got to hear some Ricky B.
Here
So
at
Nancy, here you go.
WIXY1260 Online, here's Tony Z with the Friday Night Chickenman House Party.
10 years, baby, rocking out on a Friday night as we always do on WIXY1260 Online, and we're having a party. BTO, and you ain't seen nothing yet. WIXY1260 Online, more music, more memories, more often. I love it. You should go. You should go stand in front of the web. I have the webcam up. You should go. Come stand over here by me, so anybody that's got the webcam, they can see what you got going on, Diane. This is awesome. I love it.
Hi.
There you go. Hello from WIXY1260 Online. There's Diane Baker.
He's everywhere. He's everywhere.
I should wear that at the concert.
Yeah.
I
You can have your
dare.
own headwear line.
Tony Z, WIXY1260 Online, as we're having a party here. Well, it's just I'm grateful and honored and humbled to be spending 10 years here at WIXY1260 Online, And in the studio with me, back in the studio with me, I've got Jim from the Moxie and Diane Baker. Jim, I think you've got the mic up, and you said you had some other parting words.
I'm going to take off. I want to say shout out to my graduating class of 77. We're going to have our reunion tonight and tomorrow. And I just want to say hi to them, and everybody come to the 60 summer happening. I mean, we have a good time every year, so I don't see anything different for this year.
Yeah. All right.
So,
and Miss Diane, you other than the headwear, what do we got? What do we got going on over here?
I'm just here. I'm digging it. It's groovy, man. It's groovy.
It's
cool.
groovy.
Cool, baby.
Cool, baby. All right.
play something good.
Well, first we got to take a quick look outside.
Uh-oh.
From the WIXY1260 Weather Watcher.
Herkimer Mortimer has to split.
All right. Thank you. Nice seeing you.
You have fun, babe. Have fun, guys. See you, man.
Are you sticking around? All right.
It's on WIXY1260 Online, Gary Lewis and the Playboys, and you don't have to paint me a picture. I got Diane Baker back in the studio with me. She's going to paint a picture about a little story here. So we're going to set this next tune up, which is going to come off the turntable on vinyl, on 45, out of my personal collection. And it is one of those Rock and Ray King one-hit wonders. And Diane, go ahead. Hopefully I got the right mic put up here. Tell us about it.
Okay, I got a little story.
There you go.
I decided, it was my birthday on May 31st, and I decided to go to Jamaica for my 70th birthday, which I said, okay, let's do that. So me and my boyfriend Damien went to Jamaica, and we had a couple of days of wonderful, Jamaican music and food and lamb curry and everything like that. So the one day we took a boat ride down the Martha Brae River in Montego Bay, and there was a Rasta man with his bamboo pole, going through the water and everything like that. So we were talking about Jesus and God and Rastafarianism and all this really cool stuff. And so on the way back, we were in the bus going back, so they're playing Bob Marley music in the background, and this little critter went running past me, and I'm like, what is that? And the guy said, oh, man, that's a weasel, man. That's a weasel. He called a mongoose. I said, oh, I finally get a mongoose, which reminded me of the song from 1969, Mongoose by Elephant's Memory.
And you got it on
Here we go.
WIXY1260 Online. Some of that prog rock from 1970, WIXY hit music on WIXY1260 Online. Elephant's Memory and Mongoose, that one coming off of the turntable. Miss Diane Baker. You got Tony Z as we are rocking your Friday night, heading into this first full weekend of August 2024. Man, summer is just kind of flying by here, but I got a ton of requests to get to, and you still got time to get your request and or dedication in at 216-744-9499, 216-744-WIXY, or off our song request page at WIXY1260Online.com. Well, you were talking about Montego Bay there, Miss Diane. How about this one?
Yeah.
1970 for Bobby Bloom.
See on there.
Look at that. Wixie. You love your earring collection, don't you?
Yes, I do.
All right. Thank you,
And I only
Diane
wear
Baker.
one. I only wear one because the other one closed up.
Oh, yeah, so you said.
Okay, well, get yourself better so I can see you at the reunion here in a couple weeks. You got it. Yes, absolutely. What's on your mind tonight? Mosh Makan? How did I guess? All right, you got it, my friend. All right, you take care of yourself. Get yourself feeling better. I want to see you in a couple weeks. All right. All right, Bob. All right, take care. Bye. For Desmond Decker and the Aces and those Israelites on WIXY 1260 Online, I'm Tony Z. 75 degrees here in the land of CLE as we are coming to you live and local from our Larry Morrow studios. Taking requests 216-744-9499, 216-744-WIXY. Going to the emails here. eQuest coming in from Garfield Heights. Judy out there wanting to say hello, guys. And she's going to see us in 2 weeks over there at German Central for the 60s Summer Happening. Wanted to hear this one from the Kinks. I want to fly like Superman on WIXY 1260 Online. Judy, thanks for tuning in and have yourself a great weekend.
All right, here we are on Tony Z's 10th anniversary at WIXY 1260 Online. We're the first two jocks that were on the station way back in 2014. I began in 2012. And we're having a great party here tonight in August of 2024.
There we go. Thank you all.
Happy 10 years, buddy.
Thank you. Rockin' Ray King here in our Larry Morrow studios. Rockin' Ray, what's going on, my man?
Tony Z, I want to say it's a pleasure having you here for 10 years on WIXY 1260 Online. You have had the longest continuous running show ever, and you and I have seen a lot of faces come and go over those 10 years.
We have certainly been a cast of characters
just
through
like
the doors of WIXY, yes.
Just like every other radio station in America, we've seen a lot of people come and go, but you've been here on Friday night since 2014. Congratulations on 10 years.
Thank you.
Here's going for another 10 more, I hope.
I hope so, too.
All right, buddy, take it away.
All right. Beach Boys on WIXY 1260 Online and in my room. I got Rockin' Ray King in the studio with me and our own Lisa Jordan.
How about that?
Hey, guys.
We are the oldest jocks. Why are you out of the picture,
Oh, I'm
Lisa?
sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't move.
Okay.
There you go.
Don't move.
The three of us are the oldest jocks on the station. I began in 2012. Lisa began in 2012. Now, Tony Z came in 2014, 10 years ago, replacing Brian Wolf on the old Friday night house party. And Tony's been on same shift, same night ever since.
Yeah.
Tony, congrats, my friend.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
That's an accomplishment.
Years.
It really is, yeah.
I'll never forget, I came in on okay, I'm going to go ahead and tell the story.
Do it.
I found WIXY 1260 Online in like February of 2013.
Okay.
Or actually, no, it was late 2012.
Okay.
You and Lisa had done a duo show in like November or something.
Right.
And I had been listening to the station and whatever. Well, then finally I got up enough guts. I sent an email in, and I think TJ responded back. I was telling him about all of the memorabilia and all the stuff that I had from the original station and my whole story and stuff. Well, they kept bugging me to come in. They kept bugging me to come into the studio, and for a whole year. It wasn't until July 19th of 2014 I finally decided to make the trip into Lakewood. I sat in with TJ that Saturday night. I think the Sarge was out and TJ was filling in.
Yeah.
And so I got a little guest appearance, and that was it. And he said, you want to fill in, whatever. I brought my memorabilia. Gary was drooling with going over all this stuff.
Yeah.
And so finally he says, if you want to fill in, well then I think in early August you did the car culture thing over in Lakewood.
Right.
So I showed up for that, and one thing led to another. Well, I did the fill-in stuff, and then I don't know the exact date, but I think it was probably the weekend after Labor Day of 2014 is when I took over the Friday night shift, if you will. But I go according to that July 19th as my first appearance on WIXY 1260 Online.
Gotcha.
So that's my anniversary date. But
it's been a long road, hasn't it?
It sure has. We've seen folks come and go. Some that are no longer with us, unfortunately. God bless. And quite a cast of characters. But I don't think any of us ever dreamed that we would be where we are today, 10, 12 years ago.
We are so busy every summer doing remotes around the city. People walk up to us, tell us how much they love us and how much they remember fondly WIXY 1260 AM.
Yep.
All these years later, you know? Yeah.
Well, thank you guys. And,
thank you, Tony.
I know your arms are probably getting tired.
Yep.
And you can catch Lisa. She'll be on tomorrow from 2 to 6 p.m. right here on WIXY 1260 Online as we play the best variety of the 60s and 70s. I think I got a jingle going here, I believe. Yeah, there we go.
For posterity. You got a WIXY album going on here. What are you going to play, Tony?
Side 1, cut 3.
Which is?
Poke Salad Annie.
All right. I think I played that on my One Hit Wonders hour last night. I'm pretty sure.
Of course, that's the wrong album.
This is how it's done, folks. This is called Total Old School. Quarter turn. Quarter turn back.
And we're ready to roll.
Very good. Quarter turn, right?
Yes, sir.
How did I know?
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Tony Z, celebrating 10 years of the Friday Night Chickenman House Party on WIXY1260 Online.
Taking it back to 1969, off the WIXY Super Oldie Album Volume 4. Side 1, cut 3, off the turntable, Tony Joe White, Poke Salad Annie.
Don't sound too much, I'm going to tell you a little bit of...
Through the glass. Let's see how this works. Diane Baker making faces. Nice party.
1963 was the year for little Peggy March, and I will follow him. WIXY1260 Online. I'm Tony Z. This is the Friday Night Chickenman House Party, and we are having a party. Got some of the WIXY crew here: Mark Flanagan, Lisa Jordan, Rockin' Ray King. He's on the video. Yes, as we speak. Who else is hanging out here? Eric Rath. We got our Pixies, Abby and Barb hanging out. Of course, Gary, our owner. A couple of the guys from the Air Chiefs, and well, we were just having a great time. Of course, Diane Baker out there. Hey, Diane. All right. Well, going to go to the eQuest right now.
And the requests just keep on coming.
Well, Maria from Seven Hills, I know you want to hear some of those outsiders, but the one you asked for, unfortunately, I don't have available. But how about this one? Ricky B and the Boys. And Respectable, one of my favorites. On WIXY1260 Online. Can't get enough. WIXY1260 Online. Crazy little thing called love. There's some Queen for you. 75 degrees here in the land of CLE. I'm Tony Z. This is the Friday Night Chickenman House Party. We got a party happening here in the other room. We had it going on in the studio earlier. Again, I would like to thank Jim Berger from Moxie, Ricky B, Rob Mitchell, and Jimmy from the Air Chiefs for coming in, and of course Diane Baker, all talking about what's going to be happening 2 weeks from tonight. It's the 60s Summer Happening Show over at German Central. Go to the Happenings page at WIXY1260 Online for more information about how you can get tickets. I mean, we've been talking about this for months, so 2 weeks away. We want to see you there. Hopefully we got some good weather, and going to be a great night as it's been. This is the 6th annual 60 Summer Happening, and once again, WIXY1260 Online, the official MC for the evening, and looking forward to a great night. I want to take a pause just for a second while we still have some of the WIXY staff here. Lisa Jordan, Mark Flanagan, I think our WIXY Pixies, Barb and Abby are out there, of course, Rockin' Ray King. 10 years ago, July 19th of 2014, I came to WIXY just kind of open-minded and wanting to find out what this internet station was all about. Basically a tribute station to my beloved WIXY that I grew up with. And of course, I went to the WIXY School of Broadcasting, so I had a chance to see what went on in 3940 Euclid Avenue firsthand. And I, from a very young age, wanted to be a DJ, and had two occasions that I actually got to stand inside that broadcast studio there at Euclid Avenue. But my dreams were crushed when WIXY went away in July of 1976, and well, commercial broadcasting just wasn't in my future. There were other things that I focused my career on over the years, and it wasn't until the late 80s that I started doing some mobile DJ work and, weddings and parties and all of that, school dances, and did that for 15 plus years. And then in 2012, I found this stream, and just, what was put together at that time was kind of a little rough around the edges, but they did the job, and it really intrigued me. And it brought me here in July of 2014, and 10 years later, here I stand. And I got to tell you, what a ride it's been. What a wonderful experience for me, this kid from Cleveland, kind of a nobody, to be able to take over this Friday night show and do it for the last 10 years, and be able to do it for you, the listeners. It's amazing to me how next year we will be celebrating the 60th anniversary of WIXY1260 going on the air in Cleveland back on that December 12th of 1965. December 12th, 2025, 60 years later, is actually a Friday night. So I think we're going to be planning a little birthday party or anniversary party. But anyway, I just want to take a moment. I want to thank Gary G1. He's the brainstorm behind all of this. He's the guy that makes us sound so good and keeps us on the air. Of course, TJ, the DJ, the guy that I sat in with that first Saturday. He's our webmaster and does all the fine stuff for our Facebook page and everything that you see on the website. Of course, Eric Rath, our sound guy. He's the guy that checks the wires at all of our remotes and keeps us sounding good and all that fun stuff. Eddie. But I gotta tell you, the staff that we have here, we are all volunteers. Nobody gets paid a dime to do this. We all do it for the love and the passion of keeping the spirit of WIXY1260 alive and well in 2024. But I gotta tell you, what a great group of people we have. Dave Ryder, Mac G, Scooter, one of my fellow Friday guys, of course, Jimmy K, Mark Flanagan, the old tie-dye guy, Kevin O'Neill, what a true pro. We've got the voice, Don Woods, who's recently returned back to us, Lisa Jordan, Keith Gearing, of course, Rockin' Ray King. I got more to talk about him in a moment. Michelle Lee, Victor Tango, a couple of newbies, and of course our Viceroy Vintage Vinyl, Ray T. But Rockin' Ray King, he and I have become pretty close over the last 10 years or so. He does, so much for us, both videography, a historian for the station as well as myself, and a lot of the production work, the things that you hear, the little sound bites, the sound clips, the jingles that were put together. He did special for me just a couple of days ago for this show. So thank you, Ray. I really, really appreciate it. From the bottom of my heart, really, I'm kind of getting emotional here, but it's been a fun ride. But most of all, I got to thank you, the listeners. I mentioned and alluded to it earlier. Some of you listeners out there, I've kind of become friends with. We've done so many remote events. Our clubhouse years, the things that we're doing with Red Circle, all of the car shows, the IX Center. The things that get us out in front of the crowds. I mean, literally probably thousands of people that I've had the opportunity to be in front of. And some of you I've gotten to know when we communicate, through emails or Facebook Messenger or, on Facebook, whatever the case may be. The bands from the 60 Summer Happening, I've got to know a lot of the band members. And it's just great opportunities and great folks. People that I probably never would have had the chance to meet. Over the years. So again, thank you, the listeners. You're the reason why we are here, why we have the passion to do what we do. Whatever it is that brings you to WIXY1260 Online, whether it's the music, whether it's a particular DJ, we thank you. We all have our own presentation. We all have our own way of how we do our shows. If we all did it the same, it would probably be pretty boring. So, we're all quite a cast of characters. Everybody has their own, little niche and so forth, and it's worked. It's successful. So hopefully we will just continue on. Lastly, I'd like to thank my family and friends. Very supportive, of course, my beautiful wife, Bev. my WIXY widow, as I like to call her, Friday nights, giving up her Friday nights so I can be here. But she tunes in every week, and, I really appreciate it, and, of course, the rest of the family. So, again, thank you for these great 10 years. Hopefully we continue on. Thank you so much. Tony Z, WIXY1260 Online. For 1972, I got Not the Hoople. This is going out to all the young dudes. Little Bette Midler on WIXY1260 Online.
And the requests just keep on coming.
Off the studio request line, just got a phone call from Bob in Brook Park, and he wants to hear this one from 1967. It's, out of Mansfield, Ohio. It's the Music Explosion, a little bit of soul. I got to tell you, I had a chance to meet... a couple of years ago, we emceed the concert show that was down at the Night Theater down there next to the Akron Civic Theater. The Outsiders, it was the Music Explosion, Ohio Express, and I'm trying to think. The Circle, yeah, okay. And we had all those guys there, and I got a chance to meet Burton Stahl, the original bassist for the Music Explosion. Matter of fact, I took my copy of this particular song and he signed it for me. So I do have an autographed copy of Little Bit of Soul. Bob in Brook Park, this one's for you on WIXY1260 Online.
You're on the Cleveland merry-go-go-round. WIXY1260 Super Radio.